Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mines just down the road from there are spewing out ether like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic.
I won't let that.
How are you doing? Quick look. Always something, isn't there?
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
What is this place?
Don't move. Here, it's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you coming.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
I still say we're a compliment.
Ah, Clive. I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
I'm not here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
All right. If it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood? Barnabas Tham, the one they call the last king. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldemark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea, tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt canvas streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped. And Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore. You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Well said. Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Please, your grace, stay strong. My Lord Marquis.
Yote, is anything the matter?
My lord, yes. It's your brother, though he does his best to hide it. The lesion on his chest pains him more with each pass.
I had feared as much.
There are certain elixirs which can ease the suffering of those afflicted by the curse. But his grace's case is severe. The drafts I have been able to prepare for him thus far have ceased to have any real effect. So I consulted with Talia and certain of my comrades among the Undying about the possibility of finding, and thankfully a recipe was found. The only problem being that our supplies are all. Unless we can secure more soon, My lord, I know that I have no right.
For Joshua.
Thank...
So?
A rare herb by the name of stonerwort. It grows only where the ether is densest. The vigor it stores in its stems helps to counteract the... We discovered a patch near the aqueduct in Rosaria. But alas, yet more ether has erupted from the earth there recently, leaving the whole... The search continues for a new source.
So it's only that you can't reach it? The stonerwort itself is unharmed by...
Well, yes.
Then I shall go in your stead.
But...
You've yet to find another source, correct? So for now, besides, I'm a dominant. The ether can't hurt me.
Well, if your stonerwort is easily identified by its blood-red blooms, search around the aqueduct, and you're sure I shall remain here.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
The stew's awfully thin these days.
What do you expect?
Trouble with your gear, or what do you want? Not bad, if I do say so myself. Yeah, that should do you. You can thank me later. That it? Fine.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts? I've never had anything so delicious.
Canva lost? It can't be true. Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for our lesson today?
What a wonderful idea, Jocelyn. Let's do just that.
How was she? The Enterprise, I mean.
If it's for... Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cor was right to be worried.
I have no reason to assume.
Clive, you must listen to this. Lawsman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima? Well, it inspired me to delve deeper into the subject. And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me. Now, however, I believe I know where to find the more complete example, one that will reveal all we seek.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus? I would think not, few have. But there was once a time when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins, and though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Wait, you said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand. And so, you see now why I must accompany you to Waloed.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us, though in this case, it would not have been possible without the musings of Moss. To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua, if you're finished here, join me in the ale hall. I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
Right away.
If it please your grace,
Mid said I could ride the Enterprise next. No, she didn't. She said I could.
My apologies.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why. So I won't bother you with the boring details, only the important ones. If we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot. I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima. A large party would only attract unwanted attention, as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going. And a scout. Preferably a good one. Gav, do you know of any?
You bet your ass I do. Might still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though. Just in case, like.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat into neutral waters, fly merchant colors, and stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. But like hell am I leaving anyone behind. The ship ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... very well.
If there are no questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
Let me know when you're leaving. I want a word before you go.
Of course.
covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
Is something wrong?
Not at all. Honestly. Can't a man wish his friend farewell? Just wanted to let you know that I'll keep things in order while you're off saving the world.
I'll hold you to that. Doris should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Ah, Clive. I was just about to send for you.
All right.
How do? There you go. Thanks very much. That all, is it?
Ah, what brings you to...
A delivery. And here it comes.
We can't let Eastpool fall.
We won't. Looks like that's the last of them.
Lord Rossfield!
Next one's mine.
Let's go. Run like the wind. There it is. With me, Joshua. All right. Back to Eastpool. Faster! This won't be easy. All right. The aqueduct. Now to find our stonewort. Yote mentioned blood-red petals. anything till they're gone. There's only one thing for it. Here it is. Better collect as much as I can before reinforcements arrive. All right. That should do it. Let's get these back to Yote.
Ready to go?
That's it!
Good. You're welcome to try.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
How may I help you today, Clive? All done?
The hero...
Faster!
I'll need to deal with these ones first. Straight home now. Let's go. This is it. Right then. Just two more to find.
Take that, you naughty...
Clive! To what do I owe the pleasure?
I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together.
Since we brought everyone together, all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hands remain safely away from each other's throats and firmly at the helm. Our stores are full, and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them.
How could I refuse?
Thank you, my lord. Victor will fill you in on the particulars. I have him stationed by the desert gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts.
Difference between a lord
Everyone
and a
around
knight,
town saying Master Lubo was going to...
A league of outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition. Still in doubt. girl.
Wasn't there, Dwarf.
That must be the camp Victor mentioned.
We make this quick.
Quiet. That's him! The one who killed Locke and Fingers! Take his head off! Why are you taking the bearers?
Why do they always have to make such a fuss?
You all along that he was...
Why the hell would Victor take the bearers?
For a share.
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
Good day. Here you are. Thank you.
Clive! You're...
We can't afford to wait.
Is that it? Apparently not. You're not getting past me. And this is?
Welcome, welcome. Of course. Anything else? Go safely.
Lord Rosfield.
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was... Have you learned anything of note?
Little and less.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until even now our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back as...
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far from here. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their prelim... If you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored to relate any discoveries they have made to you directly.
All right.
They might I say, it will lead you...
Thank you.
I wish...
Good girl. Run like the wind.
May still be survivors. All the more reason to rid this place of echoes.
too slow. It's one thing to...
Ah.
Here.
My thanks. I shall study them. And...
Cyril. Your served losses which could have been avoided. Had the others not chosen to complete their work, instead of saving... Were these your orders?
No. This was their... Every Undying devotes his life to the service of the Phoenix. It is our sole duty. And should we die in discharging it... So...
Even when death is avoidable.
My lord, I fear that this is not a point over which it would be fruitful. The Undying have served the Phoenix for countless generations. And your opinion of our methods, however, we live to serve the Phoenix. Our very...
Cyril, I know that you would allow me to offer you a word of advice. It does not further the cause of the Phoenix to have his loyal followers surrender their... Provide your survey parties with an escort, that they might live to do their duty for you. Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, but how Joshua would want you to please.
I thank you. If you will permit me to respond. Our faith in his... And we of the Undying will do what we believe is as first shield to the Phoenix. I am sure you understand what it means.
I do.
Then we are of the same mind.
Faster! That's better. Two down? What is it this time?
right. To Randalar, then. I'd better not keep Eloise waiting.
What are you looking for? Many thanks.
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal. Looks like this is the end of the road for us.
When are they gonna let us through?
Let's go. Be safe. Hold on, Theo. Let's go. No need to ride from here.
What's the situation?
Come on.
Yeah!
Where are you, Theo? Damn it. The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned. I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me. This this thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy. I needed that. Too slow.
finished.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people.
And now he's gone because I sent him to that place.
It wasn't against his word. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he...
To live my...
What exactly? You once told me Theo was the first Barry.
We grew up in Canva.
Do you see anything you like? I do like a customer who knows what he wants.
The Dominion's all but done for. Then it's lucky we stayed here.
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks? Do you think he was the only one?
And you're just gonna fall into line?
What else can I do?
I don't trust this Duke. If we're not careful, he'll undo all the Dane's hard work.
I'll see what...
Might this Duke have been at the Remembrance ceremony?
Let's hope we didn't make a strong impression.
It's not only control of the garrison he wants.
We already have a leader in the Dane.
Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall. I've been hearing a lot of talk.